Viewers, Bengal is back in the news. Once again, clashes, fiery ones, are drawing the nation's gaze to what many believe is an advanced state of deepening mistrust between communities in the state. For a few years now, Bengal has seen communal strife, especially around Hindu-Muslim festivals. At each instance, questions are asked as to why the state is not better prepared to apprehend violence during festivals. A day after clashes on the occasion of Ram Navami, situation in Howrah continues to remain tense. Stone pelting continued earlier today, even though the state government claimed that it has boosted the deployment of police personnel yesterday. Of course, along with processionists, the police bore the brunt of stone pelting. Times Now spoke to a number of eyewitnesses to determine the sequence of events. This is what they said, viewers. Watch closely.
हम लोग बैठे हुए, नमाज जैसी खत्म हो, लोग और पत्थर मारने लगा। तब सर यहाँ से भी पथराव के जवाब में पथराव हो ही हुआ है।
हम लोग रामनवमी से आ रहे थे, आधा रामनवमी निकलने ही वाला था। बीच में जब जैसे हम लोग बीच में आए तो टिराम डुबू का साइड में एक रामनवमी चल गया। आलों का पूरा मुस्लिम बस्ती का बीच में रामनवमी जो था, उधर पे मुस्लिम बस्ती में छत से ईटा मारा गया।
Such has been the animosity that even the media was not spared. 2 times network journalists came under attack for doing their duty. First it was Kundan Singh, who was injured in stone pelting by the mob. Then Tamal Saha was accosted during his spot reporting. And you can also see our reporter Tanushri rushing to his aid and defense. Watch this sequence, viewers.
You know, as you hear, the miking has now started. People are being asked not to make any kind of a video from the balcony, from windows, and in a way spread on social media to instigate people and create tension once again. At this point in time, when the forces are trying to make a progress over there, there is resistance which is on the other side, and in a way the crowd has now built up. The crowd has now come out from all sides, and they are also trying to question the police. Police are trying to make sure that there is tension, there is no tension, and the situation can be calmed down. Things are turning ugly out here. We have just been assaulted. I have been assaulted right now. There are other media people who have been here out, so their anger is essentially on media, it seems like. Even when we are trying to negotiate with them and tell them that we are here to talk to them, law would take its time possibly to get a hold over here, because as I've been saying, we are dealing with a situation which is very, very charged up. There is anger out here. Hey, Dada. Ek second.
Well, Kundan, of course, viewers, and we've shown you pictures, suffered an injury. He was accosted. There you can see him on the right, his shirt covered in drops of blood that dripped down his chin because he was assaulted. His vehicle was surrounded, smashed open. He was pulled out and then roughed up. This is not on. This is not on, and one wonders why the police was just mutely standing by, viewers. As always, the politics has taken over. Yesterday, perhaps prematurely, and that's what a lot of people are saying. The West Bengal Chief Minister apportioned blame. Mamata Banerjee accused the processionists of taking an unauthorized route so that they could deliberately target one community. Viewers, I didn't know in this country certain areas were reserved for certain communities. The Supreme Court is very clear, viewers, and the Supreme Court has said that public spaces are extremely vital to democracy, and they must be accessible by everyone. There can't be any spaces that are reserved for any one community. Mamata Banerjee's charge led to a strident response from the BJP. The Bengal BJP in charge, Amit Malviya, implied that Mamata Banerjee was lying as he produced letters from the state administration to claim that the VHP procession had all the requisite permissions and did not violate any norms. The TMC released their own letters Viewers, it's a complete war of claims. Listen in.
এই প্রথা তো আমরা কোনোদিন বাংলায় লক্ষ্য করিনি। মমতা বন্দ্যোপাধ্যায় তো 2011 সালে বাংলার মুখ্যমন্ত্রী হয়েছে। 2011 সালে তো এই বিশৃঙ্খলতা, এই গুন্ডামি, মস্তানি, রাহাজানির পরিবেশ তৈরি হয়নি। 16 তিনটে বিধানসভায় জেতা, আসন পাওয়ার পর, তিনটে বিধায়ক জেতার পর এরা পুরো রাজ্যটাকে নিজেদের পৈতৃক সম্পত্তি ভাবা শুরু করে দিল।
হাওড়ায় এই সমস্যা হলো কেন? ডালখোলাতে বা এই সমস্যা তৈরি করা হলো কেন? এটা তৃণমূল কংগ্রেসের কমপ্লিটলি চক্রান্ত। সাগরদিঘির নির্বাচনে পরাজিত হওয়ার পরে তৃণমূল কংগ্রেসের সভানেত্রী মমতা ব্যানার্জি তিনি আতঙ্কিত ছিলেন যে আমার হাত থেকে সংখ্যালঘু ভোট বেরিয়ে যাচ্ছে। এই ঘটনার জন্য দায়ী মমতা ব্যানার্জি এবং তার দল।
Yesterday's incident was pre-planned, whatever we have come to know. Administration is looking into the matter, but unfortunately, the whole matter was instigated, pre-planned, and done by none other than BJP and their followers and some groups of RSS affiliated groups. They have perpetuated all this violence and they have tried to make dangas, communal disruptions. It is very sad.
अगर उनको पता था ऐसा होगा तो क्यों नहीं रुके? उनको रुकना चाहिए था। हम लोगों को किसी को पता नहीं है, उनको पता है और वो होम मिनिस्टर भी है। अगर ऐसा है तो उनको, अगर उन्होंने खुद मुख्यमंत्री भी है, गृह मंत्री भी है, उसको तो अभी रिजाइन देना चाहिए। हम लोग को जांच होना चाहिए, NIA जांच होना चाहिए। ये पूरा विषय में जो हम लोग देखा कि पुलिस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ने हिंदुओं को ज्यादा अरेस्ट किया, मुस्लिम लोग अरेस्ट नहीं होता है, और ये क्यों होगा? जिसके ऊपर अटैक होता है उसको अरेस्ट कर रहे हैं।
Viewers, to prove its point, it was the Ram Navami processionists who provoked the other community. The TMC then began tweeting videos of a man in the yatra brandishing a firearm. The BJP slammed the TMC for alleged Hinduphobia and said that it was moving the Kolkata High Court for an NIA probe because they did not trust the TMC state government to be fair in prosecuting the perpetrators in a manner that was not biased. And even though the Mamata government has now ordered a CID probe, the TMC government has not been the model, let me underline this, has not been the model of even-handedness when it has been expected to probe fairly. And why am I saying this? Am I saying it rhetorically? No, viewers. Here are some hard facts, and on Times Now, I always bring to you the hard facts so that you get a step closer to the truth and you can cut through the rhetoric and you have all the points you need to process this story. So let me take you through the hard facts. Yes, viewers, the TMC government and the courts, there have been moments when the courts have suggested that the TMC government could have done better. Let's talk about these instances. 2017, the High Court pulled up Mamata government for restrictions on Durga idol immersions during Muharram. So it basically said that you can't limit the rights of one community. In 2021, the High Court transferred rape and murder cases probed by the Bengal police of opposition supporters to the CBI. Viewers, in 2022, the High Court transfers Bhirbhum massacre case probed by state agencies also to the CBI, apprehending that the probe would not be fair. The Supreme Court in 2018, in an oral observation, pulls up the State Election Commission for not ensuring a fairly contested Panchayat poll. In 2023, a Sessions Court exonerates a professor, Professor Mohapatra, after he was jailed for criticizing Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. In 2015, Bengal minister links the rape of a nun to Ghar Vapsi campaign, though the perpetrator turned out to be a Bangladeshi. Viewers, so you've had situations where there has been, and there are many more actually, where the state has jumped to apportioning guilt much before the probe could take place, and that has created a apprehension that it doesn't always act in an even-handed manner. Now let me open this